yung nanay nitong aming case study, hanggang grade 5 lang siya. You cannot expect that mother to be able to tutor her child. Hindi ba? In Navotas, they have volunteer teachers.
Yes, exactly
and volunteer. The question is, are the number of teachers, volunteer teachers, etc., and the number of parents who are going to help teach, are they equal to the number of students who will need the tutoring, especially in the blighted areas?
We are in the process of recruiting volunteers, and we will really match them doon sa mga families that whose parents are saying they cannot help. We are also hopeful na in some families, pwede pa rin po silang i-train kasi the Department of Education will also provide a training for home learning facilitator.
Kailan nyo gagawin ito? August is just next month away.
Sa timeline po namin, August talaga yun po.
This July, what are you concentrating on?
Reproducing the learning resources, training of teachers, and school officials. Kasama na rin po yung pag-design ng mga activity sheets kasi yung learning modules will have to be supplemented by activity sheets. Tapos po, sa August, bago magpasukan, ito naman po mga parents ang bibigyan natin ng pagsasanay. Yung mga volunteer learning facilitators. Maliban po
exactly
doon,
what kind of support do you expect from the DILG?
Sa barangay po o sa mga municipalities, yung paggamit din po ng SEF sa ibang mga kailangan para ma-deliver o maisagawa itong mga
But that's under the
SLN.
school boards. The SEF
Yes,
is the school education. What kind of help is the DILG and the local governments going to be able to give to the Department of Education in trying to keep as close to normal as possible?
We have always recognized local school boards as one of the important bodies created by the local government code, wherein this is an opportunity for the mayor or the LGU and the Department of Education to interact and to interface. Most importantly, one of the roles of the local school board is to decide on the utilization of the special education fund, which in many areas is a large amount. Pasig, for example, has 1 billion pesos in special education fund because of their large collection in real property taxes. As soon as the Department of Education requested support for Oplan Balik Eskwela, Secretary Eduardo Año immediately issued a memorandum circular to all local government units and to all mayors for them to call for a meeting of the local school boards, whether this be provincial, city, or municipal. In the said memorandum circular, we explained to the mayors the different modalities utilized by the Department of Education in delivering the continuity learning plan, which includes radio, TV, online, and printed modules. Task the local school or the district supervisor to decide on how to localize the Department of Education's basic continuity learning plan on the municipal level or the city level.
Do you think this will work? I mean, after all, you're talking about small municipalities who don't have that much funds. You're saying that what they probably will end up with is not online things but radio and television.
Yes, ma'am, because the Department of Education has a very successful alternative learning system and they've been doing this for a long time.
Who?
The DepEd. They're experts in distance education.
Magkano ang total projected budget at paano natin aabutin ito para matagumpayin natin yung sa katuparan ang gusto nating blended learning?
105 something billion po yata ito. Hindi ko na-check itong mga numbers na nasa harap.
I tell you, it's certainly not 105 million. So it's
definitely not 105 million.
All right. So therefore, 105 billion additional?
Yung pong total na na-identify namin, considering the pre-production of modules, yung minimum compliance with the health protocols, etc.
And do you have the money? You have
We have identified priorities. So yung mga kailangan po, yun ang magiging available na. Within the DepEd, nag-report po kami ng projects.
Wala pa sa inyo lahat ang 105. Hindi niyo pa na-identify kung saan gagaling.
May na-identify na pong...
magkano? Yung na-identify niyo, magkano yon?
I'll check this table. Ang narinig ko po, ang 30-something billion ay ipopropose as supplemental budget. Ang iba naman po nito, ma'am, ay sa 2021 budget na kukunin.
Okay, so this school year, you will need 30 billion more than what you already have.
Yes po, but some of those will be sourced na
That's a
from the
lot of money.
2021 budget.
On a scale to 1 to 10, how prepared are you?
8.5 to 9 po.
Okay. Excuse me.
That's referring to our status po of our schedule, our timeline.
Naku, you know, when you say things like that naman, Undersecretary San Antonio, natatakot tuloy ako eh. You think that you are 90%, huh?
We are never going to achieve yung pong perfection. We will not be able to offer a perfect.
All I want is, come opening school day, will everything be in place?
I can only support of the LGUs to DepEd. But in terms of the support of the 1 to 10 as a 8.
Undersecretary Malaya, thank you very much, Dod San Antonio. I'm so sorry we had so little time with each other. Alam niyo mga kapuso, it's very, very clear. The President said something off the top of his head. And Secretary Malaya said, it's there somewhere, etc. But really, looking at the studies that have been done, it is not yet clear how opening schools will affect the COVID situation. The point is that several international organizations, the World Bank, UNESCO, UNICEF, have said that this is, have given a framework on how the schools should open and how they should operate. They're not talking about everybody going to be like last year or etc. They're talking about a new normal where there are going to be social distancing, etc. I think that face-to-face learning is very important, especially in the formative years. So, ayan ang sinasabi ko. Number one, we have to think of removing that ban on face-to-face. Two, we need our local governments to be part and parcel, and our parents to be part and parcels of the decision-making processes in their homes and in their barangays. Number three, one thing that was said very, very clearly in the reopening of schools, etc., the number one priority is the marginalized children, because education is already so unequal in the Philippines. Everywhere it's unequal. The rich don't mind, they have internet, etc. But the marginalized children have to be brought to school and have to be taken care of.